MC Light, y'all ready? Let's put it down for the clubs.
It's Meeting the Ladies World KY Radio. It's Wednesday night, y'all. What's going on in the city? What's up, Louisville, Kentucky? What is going on? What's going on? Hey, y'all. So, tonight I got lots and lots of stuff in store for y'all. We've got some giveaways for the Linen and Lace Memorial Weekend Masquerade at Bourbon Hall this Saturday, y'all. Thank you. And we've got some tickets for Meeting in the Ladies Room Fantasy and Pamper Parties all-male review. We're going to give away in this weekend. We also are going to be over at the Reggae Fest down at the Water Tower. So definitely stay tuned for more information. But tonight, y'all, we are talking about We Are Lit, Women in Literature. So I have one of Louisville's own, homegrown. Well, technically she's from New Albany, but we just going to go ahead and claim her, y'all. Y'all know, y'all claim everybody. So we gonna claim her. She says she's from New Albany, but we just gonna say she's from Louisville. One of Louisville's own homegrown authors, who is a self-published author. She's got 3 titles already out, y'all. So she's doing some things. She's making moves. So I'm gonna let Miss Jamila introduce herself and tell y'all a little bit about herself and how to find her on the internet, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, website, and then we're gonna get to some conversation. Let's go. How you doing, Miss Jamila?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, darling. All right, so come on, tell these good old people about yourself.
All righty. My name is Jamila Smith. I'm a full-time JCPS elementary ESL teacher. And on the side, I write contemporary fiction novels for young adult women, but it's open for all populations. And then I also coordinate fashion shows as a side hobby.
Okay. She said she got style, y'all. She got style. All right, so let's tell them about this latest book. We'll go back and touch on the other books. But the newest book is called Cyndi, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's tell the people about Cyndi. What is the basis of Cyndi?
Cyndi's a story about a girl in Brooklyn, New York. Mm-hmm. And it starts out from when she's a young child, and it goes all the way up to when she grows into a young adult. So she's pretty much going through different trials and tribulations from childhood to young adulthood.
Okay. And what's the inspiration for Cyndi?
My inspiration to do Cyndi was probably when I was in elementary school. I had a 4th grade teacher who used to allow us some journal time. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the students would write daily entries, what they did over the weekend or who they argued with. I would simply just get into my mood, let my imagination run wild, and create all kind of fictitious or creative stories. And my teacher would put in little comments like "great job" or "good imagination." She was really impressed, so it kind of pumped me up and just got me going from there. I was just motivated.
Okay. So Cyndi is a young woman in the foster care system, yes. And this is about what she goes through growing up.
Exactly.
Who do you think that this book would relate? Who would relate to this book, as far as the young adults?
I'm thinking some middle school, definitely high school, and then college level also.
Okay. All right. So y'all know I used to be a bookworm, so I got questions. You know, I always got questions. So, with the state of literature, how do you feel about women in literature today versus women in literature 15 years ago?
I think the women in literature today are portraying subjects that are more engaging for students today. Because I know maybe years ago there might have been some lacking motivation with some of the students. Maybe they weren't getting the literature that was well suited for them or to their cultural needs. Whereas now we're getting a big variety, and I think it's more engaging. I see that in some of the classrooms.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of the characters are more contemporary, more of what's going on right now, not so much period pieces.
Exactly.
Because I feel like back then it was like period. Like I grew up my mama reading Brenda Jackson and Rochelle Ellis, and if y'all don't know who them is, I'm gonna need y'all to go Google them, like real talk. Like you don't know who Brenda Jackson is. She broke some barriers with Harlequin. A lot of folks don't know about that, but she broke some barriers and opened up a lot of doors. So shout outs, Brenda Jackson, Rochelle Ellis. But okay, so I guess with that being said, do you feel that women are getting their proper spotlight? The female authors and females in literature who are creating these books, do you feel like they're getting their proper due?
I think we got some ways to go. It's better than how it was probably when my mother was coming up, when my grandmother was teaching. But it's getting better. But again, we're facing more challenges, especially writers of color. So it's kind of like a tug and pull, really.
Okay. So what are some of the goals you have as a writer?
My next goal would be to have my books adapted to independent film, or to possibly have one of them be adapted into an audio. Sprouting Seeds, which is another book of mine, that's an audio disc as well, and I want to have Cyndi hopefully become an audio as well.
Okay, so you don't mention Sprouting Seeds. Let's tell the people, what is Sprouting Seeds about? And that was your first book, correct?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Sprouting Seeds was a great-grandmother telling her life history to her great-granddaughter. And it started out back in the 20s, which was 15, and took us up to present day, to her senior years. So that was Sprouting Seeds.
Okay, and what's the second book of?
My second book is Runaways, and total different spin. That's more like a teen version of Set It Off.
Oh Lord, that. She said set it. Hold on, y'all. She said set it off. She said these teenagers is like set it off. Hold on. And it's called Runaways, correct?
It's called Runaways.
Oh Lord, y'all, I feel like I need to read this. Wait a minute. One of them got the Chloe braids. It's all Cleo braids.
That I can't tell.
Oh man. Okay. Come on, tell us about this Runaways.
So Runaways is 14 teenage girls, and they're trying to escape a group home facility in California, and they're trying to flee to Mexico.
That sound like some twists and thrills there. Twists and thrills. I'm interested. Look, I'm interested. Now you don't pique my interest. What? Okay, so we've got 3, and you're self-published. Y'all, shout outs to all the self-published authors. Shout out to you for sticking to what your dream and your goal is, your passion, because it's hard work. I know for a fact it's hard work. So you got 3 books. I know you said you got many more ideas.
I do.
So how often or how long does it take you to start a book and put it out?
I'm kind of old school, so I actually started mine writing by hand, and that took a few months. Then from there, I would type it on the screen and then submit it to the publisher. So it probably took me maybe, let's say, 6 months to a year with my first book. Okay. That was in the learning stages.
Okay.
But now, the marketing's changing, things are easier, digital has changed as well, so I'm sure it wouldn't be as lengthy as it was then.
Okay. So, real quick, let's tell people how they can find you again.
They can find me at www.jamiladsmith.weebly.com, or they can also find me on Facebook and just type in Jamila D. Smith, or also on YouTube, and you can type Cyndi at YouTube, Cyndi, and then type in Jamila D. Smith behind Cyndi.
All right. Real quick commercial break. We got to shout out our sponsors. A New Physique Body Contouring Studio located at 8149 New LaGrange Road. They are running a special to the end of the month, y'all. 2 services for $150 on the body contouring service. So you get to pick 2 services for $150. I'm going to need y'all to get in on that. Y'all know I've been plugging this sponsor. I need y'all to go follow them. A New Physique Body Contouring Studio. They are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Definitely check them out. Also, shouts out to a meeting in the Ladies Room Fantasy and Pepper Party series. Upcoming show is June 21st through the 23rd. It's 7th year anniversary show. It is coming up, y'all. It's 30 days away. Shouts out to Candy Brews. They are running a Memorial Day special. I will put that in the comments. I believe there is the what is it, 3 for $25 on the pints, $15 quarts, and the 6 for $30 variety packs. So definitely shouts out to all of our sponsors. I'm gonna shout out DJ Party All Weekend for the t-shirt. You know I love my t-shirts, so he got me a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm wearing it. You know I love me some t-shirts, so shout outs to DJ Party All Weekend and the whole crew. But let's get back to talking to Miss Jamila, because I need the tea. I feel like she's got a book in the works and she just don't want to tell it. I feel like she needs to tell me, y'all. So I'm just going to put her on the spot real quick. Miss Jamila, I know you got something, because I feel like that brain in there is already clicking. And you should just go and give us the tea, because me and the ladies, we always get the tea in the exclusives, and I feel like you're going to tell us some good old tea today.
I will say I have different ideas for upcoming stories, but they're not out yet.
Okay, so we can get the exclusive when you first decide to put it out there.
When I'm ready for that,
Are you ready?
You'll be the first one.
Y'all heard it right here. She's gonna come back. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna read one of these books. I think it's gonna be Runaways, because I feel like Runaways is calling me. But I need y'all to check out Cyndi, the new book. She done told y'all how to find her. She's gonna put it in the comments of this live, how to catch up with her, how to get the book, how to follow her on her journey as an author, the whole nine. So I need y'all to go follow her. I need y'all to support some of our own. Purchase the book. I'm pretty sure if you don't want to purchase the book, you would like to donate. She will accept any donations to help her cause. She is a self-published author and a JCPS teacher, an elementary school teacher. Yeah, she's teaching our babies. Y'all got to support what she's doing. I'm just saying, y'all, we need y'all to support her. So real quick, let's talk about some today topics in literature. Okay, so Michelle Obama put out Becoming.
Yes.
Absolutely a gorgeous story, right?
So I've heard.
You haven't read it
I
yet?
have not read it. I have not.
Okay. Now here, I'm going to ask you this question. With her being an educated black woman, with her own standing, in spite of who her husband was, and she put this book out, do you feel that some news medias or certain outlets tried to overshadow what she was doing by trying to make it about the man? Yeah, I know how I feel about my women, so it's not man bashing. I'm just saying, far as, you know, I guess in my perspective, the reporting and how people were covering it, people kept, to me, trying to make it more about him than her. How do you feel about that when you heard about the book coming out and her going on tour?
I think it would have been it could have been like a dual project, so that way they both get the recognition, even though if she did do so much work into it, because we definitely got to uplift each other, you know, female literature, literary writers, and different producers. We definitely need to get uplifted and get extra support. So definitely.
Okay. Question: do you ever attend any of like the author conventions and workshops and stuff that they be having? I see they post it all the time, and it seems like they be doing a lot of really big ones here lately. Like I know there's one they post on Instagram. It's supposed to be like a WeBuyBlack.com type thing. Have you ever attended any of that type of stuff?
I haven't been informed of them, so I'm glad I
Really?
Exactly.
I'm gonna send you the link, because I see them all the time being promoted, and I'm not a writer, so I'm like, hey, something. But I'm always interested in like, how do those work? Like, what do you go and network? Do they have workshops and classes? Like, how does it work? But I'm glad to see for our community that somebody's putting that type of stuff together, because you don't hear about it. So definitely, I'll send you the link for that. So is there any other information you would like to give them before you read an excerpt of the book?
Again, you can find me on YouTube, Jamila D. Smith, Cyndi, CYNDI, or on my website at www.jamiladsmith.weebly.com.
Okay. All right, guys. So I need y'all to listen up. She is going to read y'all a part of this book, and I feel like it's going to be a good part. So I think she done picked out some juiciness. So heads up, y'all. Here we go.
Okay. I'm going to read a portion of Cyndi when she's 17. And this is a scene where she has her first job. It's an after-school job in a fast food place. And she somebody who sparks their interest. So if my voice changes because I'm portraying different characters, just bear with me on that. Since I did not get a chance to change into my uniform, I hurried towards the back and slipped into an apron. That night, I was assigned to 20 tables without prep, since we were short-staffed. I was on the verge of walking out until I heard a soothing voice that I would never forget. Calm down, sweetheart. You're doing a good job. I turned around and saw the face of a heartthrob. He had a caramel complexion, short, wavy black hair like Genuine, and a trim goatee that revealed his sexy smile. Our eyes met and locked hard as we became speechless. Thank you, I said, now becoming bashful. In the past, I was assertive with men and initiated contact with them. However, with this man, I felt helpless, as if he would take control. You're welcome, pretty, he complimented with that smile again. I continued to blush, now beginning to feel embarrassed because I nearly dropped this plate of French fries. Thanks. What's your name? Oh, don't tell me. It's on your name tag, he said humorously. Cyndi, he read. Yeah? I'm Rashad, he extended his hand. You know you could pass for Lauryn Hill's twin, right? But I suppose you hear that a lot, don't you? Yeah, I answered, still grinning. Here I was standing in front of him, wearing an aerobics outfit. I never had the chance to change out of my dancing attire. No wonder I caught his eye. His eyes began to graze my washboard. What time do you get off, Cyndi? Before I could answer, I was interrupted by one of my aggravated customers. Hey, lady, are you deaf? I'm starving here, he raved. I have to go, I said urgently. What time do you get off? Rashad repeated. Hurry up, the customer continued. I'm really sorry, but I have to go, I apologized, trying to leave Rashad's table. Unfortunately, he was too quick for me. He suddenly seized my apron and began to smirk. What time do you get off? Maybe I could hear you sing like Lauryn Hill. I couldn't believe this guy. I have to go. Okay, but only if you tell me what time you get off. Otherwise, we can do this all night, he laughed, glancing at his watch. All right, 9:30. Let me go, I said through clenched teeth. Are you sure about that? Rashad asked, not releasing my apron. Yes, get up, he answered anxiously. Okay, beautiful. I'll see you later, he laughed, finally releasing me. That's Cyndi.
I don't know who Rashad is, but Jesus. Okay. You're a little assertive. Okay. Huh. With the hair, with Genuine, honey. She described her looking like Genuine. All right, y'all. So, Miss Jamila, I appreciate you coming by and seeing us. I appreciate it. So, y'all, definitely, Kentckiana, show them the cover for Cyndi one more again for me. All right, y'all. I need y'all to come on, support this book. We're going to put it in the comments. Definitely need to check out Cyndi. It sounds like it's a dope book just from that 2 pages, I think. I felt like I was halfway in the story. Now I want to know what happened. So, I need y'all to check it out. We're going to put all the links and the information in the comments. So, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back. We got some giveaways and some more things to talk about. So, Ms. Jamila, thank you again, once again, for coming on through. And congratulations, good luck, and much success, and hopefully you'll come back and visit us.
Absolutely.
Maybe you'll come on and talk about some other topics with us. We talk about all kinds of stuff.
I like that. Just let me know when.
All right, y'all. We will be right back.